In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Acts of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice have been given to all members of the governing body, the Observer, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. This notice is also posted on the Borough Hall bulletin board. Please stand. Before we give the invocation tonight, I would just like to welcome a very, very special guest that we have here tonight at our council meeting. It was a pleasure to see him back in Borough Hall. I want everybody to give a warm welcome to Captain Rich Osija. Thank you, Rich. Next, we have an invocation from Council President Turner.
Dear Lord, please guide us tonight during our deliberations so that our decisions will benefit all the Mountainside residents. Look after our emergency services, police, fire, and rescue, and most importantly, keep an extra special eye on Rich for us. Amen.
Amen.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Martha, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Here.
Councilman Dierkes is absent. Councilman Lane?
Here.
Councilman Messler?
Here.
Councilman Mortimer is absent. Councilman Turner?
Here.
Okay, first we have the approval of the regular meeting minutes for May 20th, 2014.
So move. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have the work and executive session minutes for the meeting on June 3rd, 2014. We have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Well, I know you're not all here just to hear me speak tonight, because if you were, then you really have a boring evening planned. But tonight we have some very special proclamations, and we also have some other resolutions that are very special. I would like to start by introducing Bob Seeger from Governor Livingston High School. Bob is the Student Assistant Counselor and Trend Advisor. Can you come forward, please?
Mr. Mayor, Council, how's everybody? I wanted to just take a moment just to recognize a few of our students. Back in the fall, we had a program, New Jersey Shouts Down Drugs. This is the 10th year that students from New Jersey have been asked to write a song, an anti-drug song, put some lyrics and music together, and then submit this song. Well, guess what? We have a guitar club at Cranford High School that meets every Wednesday. And even though these four sophomores knew each other, musically they became connected from going to the guitar club. And then Kylie Meltzer and Ryan Hernandez put together a song. And then Kylie's friend Kate says, hey, I want to do that too. So Kate Parker and Teddy Cole put together a song. Well, let me tell you what happened. We just had these songs submitted, and then I think everybody in this community received an email from me and all the kids and the parents in our Berkeley Heights and Mountainside, and we started voting online. Well, Teddy Cole and Kate Parker's song were 12 votes away from getting 8,000 votes. You know who came in number 2? Ryan Hernandez and Kylie Meltzer. Guess what? Together, there was over 15,000 votes. We got 15,000 votes over the 45 that were submitted. Betty and Kate went into the finals. Ryan and Kylie won the Union County Championship. And last month, they competed in the finals of New Jersey Shouts Down Drugs at New Jersey PAC in Newark. And it was an amazing array of talented musicians. In my heart, I think we should have taken one of the top 3 prizes. Didn't work out that way, but nevertheless, I just wanted to introduce them to you. And Ryan and Kylie, could you perform first? Kylie and Ryan put together a song, and name of the song is What You Meant to Me. So you're going to have a chance to hear it live, and just want to take a moment. And Rich, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. All right.
Well, while they're getting set up, could we have Megan LaGuardia come up and talk about the Trenton program? Is she here, yes?
Yes.
Come on.
This is Megan LaGuardia, everybody. Talk to
You
everybody.
can talk to everybody and just
Okay, I'm Megan LaGuardia, and I'm a part of the Trend Executive Board. The rest of them are sitting in the back over there. And this year we got to run Days of Realization.
Sorry.
Better? Okay. So through Days of Realization, we sought to reach students in our community and raise awareness that students just like us make fatal mistakes. On May 28th, we simulated the statistic that every 15 minutes someone dies due to drug and alcohol use. We had 26 volunteer students from 11th and 12th grade and 3 volunteer teachers die throughout the school day. The dead students had their faces painted white. They agreed to hand in their cell phone and iPad and were cut off from all forms of communication to the outside, including their family and friends. Our student and teacher volunteers were then taken to the Holiday Inn in Clark following school. That afternoon, we had 2 guest speakers, Miss Reedy and Avon Jenkins. Avon Jenkins was released from jail in 2010 after killing a friend of hers in a motor vehicle accident where she was intoxicated. After her impactful story, the students were then asked to write goodbye letters to both their friends and families, and 6 were selected to read the following day in assembly with both the junior and senior grade. After the selected students read their letters, Project Pride took the stage with very impactful messages. Project Pride is a program where inmates are allowed to visit events like Days of Realization and tell their stories about how they traveled the wrong path. We had 4 young speakers, all who we could relate to in one way or another. At the end of the school day, our student and teacher volunteers were given a second chance and allowed to return to their daily lives. We hope that our volunteers, as well as the student body, learn that many young people aren't given a second chance, but it doesn't have to be that way. Our program would have not been possible without the help and support from the Mountainside community, and we're incredibly grateful. So thank you.
And I do have to apologize. My roots are in Cranford, and my wife mentioned, I mentioned Cranford High School. I meant Governor Livingston High School. When I was in Cranford, we had my father up there as well, so my apologies to everybody. Kylie and Brian, go ahead.
guys, face the camera though, so you can get on TV here a little bit.
Yeah, okay. On the day we met, I looked into your eyes. It was like a fire burning inside. Why did you treat me that way? I begged for you to stay. You meant so much to me. I tried so hard to make you see what it's like to be drug-free. I should have known that you would choose the wrong path. Why did you act like that? You had to bring up the past. You meant so much to me. I tried so hard to make you see what it's like to be drug-free. You meant so much to me. I tried so hard to make you see what it's like to be drug-free. What it's like to be drug-free.
Teddy Cole and Kate Parker. And I just want to mention to everybody, you have a wonderful municipal alliance here in Mountainside, and Brittany does a great job. This is one of the programs called the Positive Alternative Club that the Municipal Alliance and your community support, so I just wanted to let you aware of that as well. Okay, Teddy and Kate.
Eyes and your future are bright.
thank Mr. Seeger for everything he did for me, Kylie, Ryan, and Teddy. He helped us up. He helped us out so much with this. And sorry, I'm so sick.
One of the things that we find really helps to encourage not only the kids that are here tonight performing and what the other kids have done through the days of realization, we like to recognize you, and we feel that's the best way to encourage not only all of you, but maybe some of your friends to also do some of the things that you do. So we have two proclamations that we're also would like to give out tonight. Now, I know Mr. Turner is dying to tell you what a proclamation is, because he tells everyone that comes here what they are, so...
Okay. Proclamation is actually becomes part of the borough's law forever. You could have your grandchildren, great-grandchildren come and look this up, and your names will become a permanent part of Mountainside's history from this day forth, once the proclamation is read. Every municipality does proclamations, so if you remember to tell your children and grandchildren about them, and somebody wants to go look them up, you're part of Mountainside's history from this day forward. Thanks for setting me up like that, too. I appreciate it.
No problem. So I'd like to read this proclamation, and then when I read the individual names, Councilwoman Deanna Andre is going to hand out some certificates. Whereas the Governor Livingston High School Trend Club consists of Governor Livingston High School students who are drug and alcohol free and are leaders and role models for their peers. Whereas the Trend Executive Board creates annual drug and alcohol free activities for the high school, and whereas a year ago, the Trend Executive Board members made a written commitment to present the Days of Realization program. Whereas this program aims to show students the true risks that come from reckless activities when under the influence of drugs and alcohol, so that they can see how different life can be if they were to die. Whereas for a day, 26 Governor Livingston students were taken away from their daily routines with no chance to say goodbye and were not allowed any form of communication. And whereas the Trend Executive Board worked diligently to arrange food and accommodation for the participating students, set up and later clean the stage for the wake and funeral, posted student photos, and at the assembly provided lunch for approximately 60 guests. Whereas the Trend Executive Board should be recognized for the hundreds of hours they dedicated to this program to remind their peers about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. Now therefore be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following Trend Executive Board members and Trend advisors are hereby commended for their participation in this very successful program. When I read your name, please come up. Nicole Antanasio. I've got a picture at the end. Ryan Bonk. Megan LaGuardia. Jimmy Longo. Lauren Mathis. Lindsay Mathis. Courtney Osija. Josh Quinn. Allie Silverman. Maya Tai. Chris Tribuna.
You got it.
And then we have Robert Seeger, the advisor.
Thank you.
And we also have Detective Corporal Andy Huber. Please come forward. I only hope that we, as a community, are as proud of these individuals as I see all of their parents are that are out here in the audience today. We thank you all for the Mountainside community and Berkeley Heights community. Fantastic job. Anybody wants to take pictures, now's the time to do it. Keep it up here. Parents, everybody got them already?
Wait, let me see that.
You're not finished though yet.
Oh, maybe Bill wants to do that?
You want to do the next one?
I don't care. You could do it.
Go ahead.
Do them today. Okay. Okay. That's fine.
My son said that there was a terrible accident in your office today. People came.
Oh, yeah. One more.
Yeah, he said he's going to say it.
The official police one.
He wants to know which attorney handled it.
Oh, can I all face the TV camera and take a bow? Come on, face the camera and take a bow. Let's go.
Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Mayor, can I say a couple words?
You certainly can. And you're?
I didn't plan on doing this tonight, obviously by my wardrobe, but I just wanted to say a couple words. I'm Chief Mike Mathis. I'm the Berkeley Heights Police Chief, and it's great to see some old friends here and some new friends, and I just wanted to come up and congratulate everybody that got honored tonight, but I also want to thank the mayor and council from Mountainside, because I don't know if you understand, the relationship that we have between Mountainside and Berkeley Heights PDs is special. And it started years ago with Chief Debbie and my predecessor. I became chief 4 years ago. We continued the relationship. It's like a father for me, and role model and mentor.
Thanks, Maria.
But,
Did you say grandpa?
you know, our relationship between Berkeley Heights and Mountainside PDs is special. I mean, it feels like we're all brothers. Everybody's brothers, but we're really tight. We work together, and I've started doing juvenile 15 years ago with Bob Seeger from Cranford PD and Andy Huber, and we started the office at the high school and worked, and it's special. And I don't think enough credit goes to Andy and what you bring to our high school. I want to say thank you.
Okay, we also have another proclamation. Whereas the New Jersey Shout Down Drugs challenges high school students to create original music and lyrics with powerful substance abuse prevention messages, to allow teens to deliver the prevention messages to each other through their favorite medium of music. Whereas county finalists are chosen by peer judges to perform their original songs at the 2014 New Jersey Shout Down Drugs musical competition at the New Jersey PAC. And whereas 4 Governor Livingston High School sophomores from Mountainside formed 2 musical groups and wrote original songs shouting down drugs. Whereas Kylie Metzler, Ryan Hernandez's song What You Meant to Me won Best Song for Union County, and whereas Kate Parker and Teddy Cole's song, See Straight, received most votes in the entire competition. Whereas these musically talented students began performing together during their Governor Livingston High School Guitar Club meetings, which is part of the Positive Alternative Club supported by the Mountainside Municipal Lions. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that Kylie Metzler, Ryan Hernandez, Kate Parker, and Ted Cole are hereby commended for their achievements. Could they please come forward so we can give them their... Come on, you guys don't have one more song in you that you can perform for us tonight, or what? No? Come on. Please.
Mr. Mayor, I'm not sure if you realize that these four were the ones that were at our Father's Day celebration that went on stage before the Nerds, and actually no one wanted the Nerds to come on. They wanted to hear you guys play some more songs. So you did a great job that day. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Now, you're certainly all welcome. Well, no, actually, while I have everyone here, at least we have an audience tonight, to just add to what the chief had to say, this past Sunday, the Mountainside PAL had their fifth annual Father's Day car show. It's to raise funds for Overlook Cancer Hospital as well as New Jersey Hospice. These young performers performed there with some of their friends, and they really made the show fantastic. Even the gentleman who's the head singer for the Nerds was in awe by how good you guys were. And I think if you had a contract, you probably could have signed with him, to do their warm-up shows for the rest of the year. We want to thank you, and I also want to thank the whole community that came out and supported our car show. I want to thank the police that did a fantastic job, especially Al, directing the cars. It's tough to direct 60 testosterone-filled men where to put their cars. Our Public Works was out there also doing a fantastic job, as well as many volunteers from the PAL. So I want to thank the whole community. I know there was a lot of people also from the Berkeley Heights community, and we thank you for your support. We really do. Well, while we got everyone here, we might as well move up one of the resolutions. And we also have a very special resolution tonight, and I think I'll just turn it over to Police Commissioner and Council President Turner to introduce Resolution 70-2014. You're up.
If I could find it. Okay, here it is. Resolution 70-2014. At the recommendation of the Police Committee and the Chief of Police, this resolution appoints Andrew Yazinski as probationary police officer with the Borough of Mountainside at an annual starting salary of $39,900.36. Didn't want to forget the 36 cents. Effective this date and having that probationary period continuing 1 year from the date of graduation from the John H. Stamler Union County Police Academy. It's my pleasure to make that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Call the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Metzler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes. Okay, I need you for a minute.
They all know him, too.
Hold the Bible, left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand and repeat
Gotta
after me.
face the camera though, guys, so we get this on. It's for you too.
Don't be nervous. Okay. I state your name.
I, Andrew Yasinski,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
and that I will bear truth and allegiance to the same,
Close enough. And to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of police officer to the best of my ability.
of police officer to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, young man.
Thank you.
This is the most exciting meeting we've had.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Singing, all we need is dancing.
We should have singers at all our meetings.
And the fun is not over yet. We do have one more, actually two more resolutions of congratulations. Now we got a crowd, we might as well pass those resolutions. And these are for the co-valedictorians of Deerfield Middle School. And I just want to read the resolutions. Whereas the citizens of the Borough of Mountainside are continually striving to provide quality education for all of our children, whereas it is clearly recognized that such education will be a major contribution towards our young people being good citizens and successful in whatever endeavors they undertake in life, whereas it is appropriate that those who excel should be recognized and encouraged to continue the success into further education and participation in the community. And this really applies to all of you in this room tonight. Whereas Deirdre McLaughlin, valedictorian, and Peter Pinto, co-valedictorian, exemplified the finest in academic achievement in Deerfield School and Mountainside. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside recognize and congratulate Deirdre McLaughlin and Peter Pinto for their fine achievement and success, and award each of them a gift check in the amount of $300 that will serve as a substantive encouragement for their future success. So let's give all of them a hand. These resolutions will be given out at the graduation on Friday. And just to reiterate, it's fantastic what the youth in Mountainside is doing, and it's a pleasure for myself and the whole council to recognize what all of you do. And really, I also want to congratulate your parents and all the supporters in their programs, because they couldn't do any of this without all of you. Thank you very much. Now I've said enough, you guys can go.
Do we need to vote on that? The resolution? Okay.
Really, you guys don't have to stick around anymore.
Although this is very interesting, the first resolution we have tonight is 65-2014. You can't make this stuff up, the way this was written. Liquor license renewals. Wait, it gets better. I'm not making this up. The second one, 66-2014, is the Drunk Driving Enforcement Fund. Who did this?
They go hand in hand.
This was your idea to do this tonight?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now, I guess officially we should actually vote on the proclamations for Governor Livingston High School Trend Club and the 2014 New Jersey Shout Down Drug Music Finals. All those in favor of those proclamations, say aye.
Aye.
All saying aye, none opposed. That's passed. We also have the resolutions of congratulation for the Deerfield School co-valedictorians, Deirdre McLaughlin and Peter Pinto. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so moved. Now we get back to the resolutions. Let's start with Resolution 65-2014. Bill?
This resolution will authorize the annual liquor license renewals throughout the Borough of Mountainside as required by law under RS Title 33C1 of the Alcoholic Beverage Law for the term July 1, 2014 through June 30th, 2015.
We have a motion, do
Second.
we have a second? Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 66, 2014. Deanna?
Having already approved the 2014 budget with this resolution, will authorize the borough's Chief Financial Officer, Jill Good, to insert the amounts of $4,409.66 as received for the Drunk Driving Enforcement Fund and $12,749.23 as received for the 2014 Clean Communities Grant Program and $1,500 from the Watts Foundation for Senior Bus Grants, and that these revenues are hereby excluded from the caps as allowed by the law under NJSA 40A:4-87.
We have a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 67-2014. Bob?
Yes, having deposited funds in the amount of $3,000 for a road opening permit at 1236 Beach Avenue, Borough Engineer Mike Disco has deemed the job completed and recommends the deposit escrow be returned to the Beach Development Incorporated, Watchung, New Jersey. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Mortimer?
He's not here.
I'm sorry, Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 68-2014. Deanna?
This resolution will authorize the borough to enter into agreement with the County of Union under the Uniform Shared Services and Consolidation Act for the renewal of our Communities Development Block Grant as provided through the federal government under the Housing and Community Development Act of 1974 for various municipal programs for fiscal years 2015 through 2017. So moved.
Motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, we already did 70-2014, so we're going to move on to the the ordinances. We have a second reading.
I think, no, I need 69, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, how about 69-2014? That's for you, Bill.
Thank you.
I'm always ahead of myself.
Having entered into an agreement with the County of Union on a resolution dated June 2011, this resolution, at the request of the county, will amend that cooperative agreement under NJSA 40A:65-1 to obtain additional funding available under the Emergency Solutions Grant Program as allocated to prevent homelessness and helping families move forward or toward independent living in the County of Union.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, now I think we're ready for the ordinances. We have the second reading of ordinance 1218-2014. Bob?
1217.
Oh my God, 1217-2014. That's you, Bill, I'm sorry.
This ordinance creates a new section of the Land Use Ordinance of the Borough of Mountainside and amending Section 1003U4 regarding construction site safety and fencing.
Second.
Okay, we need to open that up to the public for public input.
Seeing no public participation, move that section be closed.
All in favor of closing the public input section, say aye.
Aye.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, next we have ordinance 1218-2014. Bob?
Yes, this is ordinance to appropriate the sum of $169,530.75 for various road improvements throughout the borough. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Again, this is now open up to the public for public input.
Seeing no public participation, I move that section be closed.
All in favor of closing the public, say aye.
Aye.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have second reading on ordinance 1219-2014. Deanna?
An ordinance creating a new section of the Lands Use Ordinance of the Borough of Mountainside, Section 1014, Housing Elements and Fair Share Plan.
Second.
We will now need to open this to the public for public input.
Seeing once again no public input, I move that section be closed.
Just for the edification of the ordinance, this is the long-worked-on approval, I think the final step in the approval of our housing element and fair share plan, which started way back when, which has actually been endorsed by the court. Has been a review of the master plan by the planning board. There's been ordinances that were introduced by the mayor and council to implement those amendments to the master plan. Then they were sent back to the planning board for them to review and make sure that they were consistent, that they were consistent in implementing the amendments. And now we're here tonight with the final step in implementing our housing element and fair share plan. John, you have anything to add to that?
Not really, Mr. Mayor. I thought you summed it up very well, except that it is the conclusion of a long process that frankly has been underway in Mountainside off and on for, I think now it will be almost 10 years. So it's a real landmark occasion.
Okay, so we closed the public. All those in favor of closing the public, say aye.
Aye.
You might have done that. Okay, poll the council. We want to make sure, that's all.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
I would like to thank all the hard work that John Post and John Chadwick put in on this. Without their assistance, this process would have been much longer and much harder. So I thank both of them for their hard work.
I'd just like to comment too, I've worked with a lot of municipalities doing these plans, and this one went the way the textbook says it should go. To your benefit, address the problems, and we came to solutions. And also Mr. Post and his guidance, I think it was the attorney that made it so easy on my part. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so next we have again another second reading on ordinance 1220-2014. Bill?
This is an ordinance creating a development fee and establishing standards for the collection, maintenance, and expenditure of development fees.
Again, this is now going to be open to the public.
Seeing no public participation, I move that section be closed, and I also second it.
All those in favor of closing the public, say aye.
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 Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have second reading of ordinance 1221-2014. Keith?
Ordinance 1221-2014 is an ordinance to amend the land use ordinance of the Borough of Mountainside, Article 10, Section 1013, L1, Limited Industrial District. So moved.
Have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Now we're going to open it up for public input.
Seeing even less public present as we continue, I move that section be closed.
All those in favor of closing public input, say aye.
Aye.
John, you just want to add, I know there was one change that was made from the first reading.
Yes, there was a minor amendment, Mayor. The ordinance as originally drawn added recreational uses to the permitted uses in the LI zone and went on to spell out some of the recreational uses, which we all know are many, in the ordinance. And as we looked at the ordinance, we concluded that we had left out two recreational uses, which were certainly intended and were certainly within the general language contained in the ordinance, but had been left out. And those two uses were two words, softball and golf. So we've added the word softball and golf as we spelled out the specific recreational uses that were intended.
Thank you, John. Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading on ordinance 1222-2014. Bob?
This is an ordinance appropriating the sum of I already read that? No. An ordinance to appropriate the sum of $201,195 for the resurfacing of Cedar Avenue. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
It's a first reading, so there's no public input. Please poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading of ordinance 1223-2014. Keith?
Ordinance 1223-2014 is an ordinance amending Chapter 17, Public Safety of the Code of the Borough of Mountainside, New Jersey, regarding the regulation of the Mountainside Police Department. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
No, it's a first reading, so no public input. Please poll the council.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Councilman Lane?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Both bills and claims.
Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amount stated below, having been duly audited and found to be correct this 17th day of June 2014, and that the same be paid after council's review if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for same. Total $903,245.13.
We have a motion to pay the bills. We have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilwoman Andre?
Yes.
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Okay, we have any council comments?
I'd just like to congratulate all the our newest graduates at Deerfield School. They'll be graduating this week, as well as the graduates of Governor Livingston. And I wish all the children of Mountainside a very safe and healthy and happy summer.
And I would like to say it was very nice to see Captain Osiji here this evening, making an appearance after a pretty serious illness that he's continuing to go through. So please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And I think he looks great, and it was nice to see him out tonight.
Anyone else? I just want to again thank the community. We had our third annual Memorial Day Parade this past Memorial Day. It was very well attended. We had our picnic down at Our Lady of Lourdes Church. It was fantastic to see the support that Mountainside continues to give to our veterans that have given their lives in the past, as well as the veterans that are still here today. I also want to send congratulations to our Channel 35 director, Matt Flynn. I understand he's leaving us to attend the American Film Institute in Los Angeles, California for 4 years. Matt has been with Channel 35 more than 2 years, starting in February of 2012. We thank him for all his wonderful years of service, and we wish him well in his new life out at the American Film Institute out in Los Angeles. Again, thank you for everything.
Matt, come stand in front of the camera for a minute. Show everybody in TV land who you are.
Yeah, we got to see a picture of him.
We don't have anything for exec tonight?
We do not, Mayor.
Okay, so we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.